Got it? Okay, good. Yo, welcome back to Low Tide City, where everything is completely fine and normal, happening on schedule, as always. Welcome back to Top 4. We're getting into it, man.
Yeah,
We've
we're
already
about
got a sick amount of matches lined up for you. I'm Disco. That's TK.
What up? It's about to be nice, man. I know y'all know what we got left. We got Mutates on the screen. We got Capitancito. We got Shu popping off today, and then, of course, Meister as well in the top 4.
Yes.
We're going to see who's getting that number 1 spot. I know a lot of people probably betting on Mutates, but, you know, crazier things have happened.
Right. Last year was not
happened.
Mutace's year. You know what I'm saying? We had a terrible upset, if you will. Excellent game. Go back and watch it. But this seems like Mutace's year, right? Gone through the bracket, seen hell and high water, now finding themselves in this winner's finals. It's going to be great, man. I would love to see Mutace come on top, but 3 other players are going in for that victory as well. So out of these top 4, we're going to crown a champion.
Mutates had to do a lot, too, man. He had to go through like 19 controllers this weekend, bro. Yeah. Swear to God. Swear to God. I'm like, no exaggeration. No exaggeration.
Yeah. There is a match somewhere with him, 7 controllers on the desk next to him.
Yeah, just like it was a controller spirit bomb. That's what we called it earlier. People just jump like they're sacrificing their, please, lend his power. We're going to see how this one goes, though, man. Capitancito has really been showing what me, Gunner, can do.
Yeah.
And then here on the other side of things, obviously, Mutates has been showing us what Peach can do for quite some time. You know, with a little tech skill, with one turnip in a dream, you know, it's time.
Man, one turnip in a dream turns to dollars.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
All right.
You already know the characters. Mutace on the tried and true Peach. Capitancito, I don't think has ever been seen playing anything else but me, Gunner.
Oh, he plugged in, bro. What are you listening to? He probably listening to Dollar in a Dream, to be honest. Dreamville.
Hey, wait a second. Yeah.
He might just load that joint up. Stick! I'll be like, hey, yo, you know, as a Gunner, I'm with it. All right, here we go, man. Let's get into the first game. Pokemon Stadium 2. Obviously, Capitancito is going to try to get his resources going and keep himself with something going on. Keep that space between him and Mutace, because once Mutace gets in, especially with the turnip in hand, you know that the damage can start racking up.
For sure. You've seen Mutace annihilate stocks. Percents go from white to dark red very quickly. But Capitancito, all of these tools on stage, just peppering the mid-range. Mutace has a lot more neutral to play. And usually Mutace is the person playing neutral against people coming to him.
Okay, quick 40 just like that, though. Oh, man. Oh, man, that would have been a clean hit right there. Wouldn't have, caused any type of real turmoil right there to Capitancito, but at least would have let him know that, hey, I got that aim.
It's possible he could have extended it as well. We are dealing with this ledge guard, though. Missile's not doing as much work as Capitancito would like to.
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, you see already Capitancito gets out the corner, immediately tries to put some space and some projectiles in between him and Mutace. Not wasting any time, going to get right back on top of him. Good hit right here from Capitancito, though. Does have some pretty decent damage on Mutace. We'll say that, he's not getting washed by any means, but I do really feel like he still gets to kind of control the pace of the match, too.
Yes, for sure. Projectiles, the missiles doing a lot of work controlling the immediate range. The bombs, of course, we all know how terrifying those things can be, and I believe plus on block. Don't quote me.
It's crazy how crazy. I've been watching, I got to see a lot of his sets, and those bombs at the ledge have just been doing absolute wonders for him and his gameplay. Oh, okay. Which makes right there, fake, or empty hop. Two of the grab. Goes right back off stage. Looking for that back air.
Strange that first back air didn't catch the 2-frame, but no matter. Mutace, there's 1 on the board, there's 2 in the chamber.
Yeah, I must be the only Peach player, person who will play Peach that likes to use them. When I get the Saturn, I keep that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, go ahead and block, bro.
I wish you would.
Okay, here we go. We got the turnip in the Stitch in hand though, so still unfortunate. Stitch gone. He's getting mad grabs though. Yeah. My man is getting scooped.
Yo, he had an opportunity to put on mad damage, but now he's finding mad conditioning. Capitancito very scared of the shield right now. Very risky on-stage recovery, but not a big punish. Trying to set his neutral back up with projectiles. Mutace is not having any of this. I didn't order that. I don't want that one. Where's my order at?
To get himself back down to the ground, managed to do it. Hold up. Quick forward throw. Push him off the stage. But yeah, Capitancito is going to have to get the stock sooner or later. I do think he's in that percentage. We can probably look for that down tilt or up tilt, especially with this rage that he has. But it all depends. 133 on the board. And I really think Peach being able to push that away with the parasol push he grabs ledge is making it real easy for her to get back to ledge in comparison to some of the other matches I've seen.
Right. Normally, every other character we've watched Captain Aceto demolish in the bracket so far has really struggled at the ledge versus those bombs. The Parasol, the Umbrella, really just handling that readily.
Still living. The air dodge through. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna get caught by it once.
Right.
There's only so much you could do in that situation.
Yeah, no, there was not much you could do with there.
Oh yeah. So here we go, man. See what we get off this one. The neutral air is gonna push him back out. Oh, it's still gonna get that recovery though. We definitely got back there quick. I don't know who was over there, but they got with that. I swear to God, someone got shot. Okay, nice little flow cancel right there. Putting the parasol out just to get a little lower, get under that F smash.
The bomb buying Captain Aceto a recovery, free recovery if you will, another missile, another bomb. Yeah, and you're gonna see a lot of these. You really can't risk squabbling with Mudace in mid-range.
I mean, it's crazy to say that too, because I do feel like, you know, in these close range, or these like, you know, 1-2 length character ranges, Captain Aceto's still putting up a good fight.
Yeah.
You know, you're expected to see some space because he's playing me-gunner, but like when Mute does get close, he at least knows how to get him away. Again, if it's quick grab, a quick neutral air, something like that, just to kind of create a little space to get back to his game. And just like that, that's why the game is so close again.
Right. Oh my God!
Okay, it was no tech zone, but I don't think I wouldn't expect him to have the tech right there.
No,
so
not at all. Yeah, that was a awful angle.
And now Captain Aceto has snuck into the lead.
Pop. Oh, the laser not landing. The big shot also missing. Mudace gets an opportunity. Oh, get started. The party's on. What are we playing?
67. What's up? Off one down tilt. Mudace, you know, had he had a tournament hand, might have been able to get even more than that. But still, 67, some respectable percent to get off of one hit. Nice.
Oh, wait. What looked like a lead. Getting very close.
See what Mudace can do with this now. Stitch in hand. Hasn't been able. Plucked. Wait a minute. Plop. Okay, still getting the forward air. Plop. Man, that joint sent. Okay. Plop. Okay, managed to get past this time around. Oh, that could be a problem. And Mute not over there to get the punish in time.
There's no way that just happened. Captain Aceto counting their lucky stars. Surviving the back air. 140. Jump scare the timer.
I'll hold that one, bro. Can't have two in your hand. That's see, grab this, my boy. Not gonna be able to make that one back. Good stuff by Mute, just kind of slapping him away with the turnip, so he's a little too far. Puts the wall up with the neutral air, and obviously, you know, it is a pretty good recovery that Me-Gunner has, but not enough weave to get back to the platform or to this ledge after that.
Yeah, not a lot of drift you have afterwards. You can kind of alter your trajectory, but it's not very dynamic. That's so dangerous versus Mudace, who has a lot of options to edge guard linear recoveries. You know, you've got the turn-ups, which is #1, annoying as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Nair, forward air, back air, and down air, honestly. Almost all the aerials. The counter.
Just a lot to do against a character that does not have a hitbox on the way up. So, yeah, I mean, like, Captain Aceto does have to get tricky with the recoveries and the recovery angles and trajectories. But, yeah, I mean, like, Mute, as long as Mute has good timing, it could be a real issue if they're able to play this, you know, off-stage game a little more. Here we go. Getting into that jam. I'm in there. I'm in there, bro. Okay. No turnip in hand, though. And this is, I mean, quick 49. This has been like 2 forward airs. And one other hit after that. Mute.
My God.
Yeah, like, it looks like Captain Aceto is actually running at Mute, which is kind of weird to see. You know, you obviously, you think we're going to get a lot of space, but Mute is really capitalizing on that. Finally, getting a little space here. Not too far behind.
Yeah, a little bit of adaptation coming from Captain Aceto, deciding to bring the fight to Mute immediately. Maybe the switch off later on in the percents is the idea, but we're going to see how this game goes. Oh, get quick, unhand me.
That was, yeah, I mean, that F-tilt actually had mad pushback right there. Mudace thinking he was going to be able to get a shield grab, ends up just eating that down smash. Hold up. Oh, he was no neutral air to come out, but there it is.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
Like definitely was in spot, though. Like, yeah, I was like right there just to get that first neutral air. I was like, oh! I don't know why. Like, I know that wasn't going to hit, but it felt like he was about to do some real freestyle stuff. Like, get behind you so I can throw it back.
Yo, showing new stuff at Low Tide City, I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Captain Aceto, unfortunately, getting the clips being done to him. Trying to get back on the stage. Neutral air back here, the one buying him out of dodge. Oh, so fortunate that Stitch, you know he was going to do work.
Okay, well, gets that neutral air to push right back off. Look at that, man. Mudace, I mean, like, even if you don't get hit by the back air, I'm still going to keep running at you because I know all you want is space. It means you're most likely going to be running away. I might be able to catch a dash back, and that has been working out from you quite well. 1-on-1 now. All right, nice, actually, by Capitacito using that neutral air to get through that turn up.
Right, proactive thinking in these actions, buying him a lot of opportunities, but still struggling to build percent and close stocks.
Ooh, we out of there.
Mudace very good at this neutral, like this mid-range. He is not giving anything too scary.
And
back.
It's also like, it feels like it's kind of hard for Capitacito to find that good angle or like a good attack to attack at that 45-degree angle. Because you know, if Mute's way high in the sky, then yeah, maybe do a drift up air. But if not, it's a little harder for, unless you're facing backwards, it's a little hard for me, Gunner, to really find a way to challenge that. So
yeah, funny you say that. Gunner's kit is very linear. When you think about just going straight up, not really having that 45-degree angle. Capitacito trying to find very creative ways to do what he can in the positions he finds himself in. Ooh, the bomb once again. Oh!
It really does feel like checkmate with the bomb just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do? Last time you rolled on, you got hit with the up tilt. This time you try to slap it away and end up getting hit with the down tilt. So that's going to put Capitacito in the lead here.
Ooh, slap. No one's home. You can take that
back.
Nice. Oh, my God.
That's some. Oh, the movement here. Okay. Capitacito said, I'm getting the game for sure.
W patience.
That might actually be it. Yep, easy. Not even might. Definitely. You're out of here. Deleted.
No chance.
Sheesh. Yeah, that was a quick, I mean, just a nice little display of movement, too, or just tech in general. You know, I think that was neutral air into the charge shot. And then the reverse forward air to get in position for the up air. Clean. Clean.
More of that. We can get Capitacito comfortable. More of that. Mudace has a giant problem in front of them.
And so, what will Mudace, where will we be going at least? Capitacito definitely made quick work of Mudace there on his counter pick of Kalos.
Yeah, this is an interesting question as far as the stage goes, because Mute plays very patient neutral, right? So would you think versus a zoner, would he take a larger stage that he can play more of that, or a smaller stage that he can subvert that?
Yeah, see, I feel like I would think he would want to, kind of go to a small, I was thinking maybe small battlefield unless I got banned, but, you know, just to kind of get in there a little quicker. But PS2 is PS2. Everybody knows how to play
right.
PS2.
Hey, you know, the best games.
Yeah, always.
You know what's up.
So, getting into the third game here. This was, I mean, a really good game from both sides. Capitacito really fired back hard on that second game, but, you know, we already saw some great skill being displayed by Mudace in the first one.
A lot of these patient floats, name of the game for Mudace, but hitting the shield is the problem they're trying to solve right now. Every time you hit that shield, you've done the work to get close to Capitacito, and then you get rewarded with percent done to you instead. It's very difficult.
They are scrapping. Some shields are definitely being hit, but Capitacito is being getting quite a few more hits on the body than Mudace has been able to so far. Looking for a extension, does at least get a dash attack. Actually extends that quite a bit right there.
Stole the jump as well. Capitacito spends the recovery. Now got to deal with Mudace on the ledge. Very terrifying position.
He is so quick with the options too. I feel like he covers so much so quickly with that quick float nair at the ledge, and then it's like, all right, if you roll past me though, I'll still get the dash attack. Nice angle right there from Capitacito. Quick weave to get over Mudace.
Okay, trying to catch Mudace on a defensive tip, but Mudace is all offense right now. Might be taking the space, but you have no idea what they're planning. Oh, slap.
Like, you know, I feel like there's just easy times for Mudace to go find a smash attack, but just opts to not do it, you know. These neutral layers, although it is a very strong move, clearly an F smash would have killed in that same position when Capitacito decided to land on the stage. But regardless, does end up getting that stock pretty quickly on the way back. Now the damage is starting to rack up though, and Capitacito's back to playing his game. He got some projectiles in between me and you. Try to catch me.
Couple of these, catch these.
Yeah.
What these is for you? One of those? Oh, wow. Actually, man, Mudace's ability to parry and be patient so close to Capitacito, I am stressing.
And I feel like, you know, obviously that's why Mudace, I think why he's seen as like the Steve Slayer, because he does have that level of patience and also just know how when to get in there and really capitalize when he is in there. So a little different here, obviously, for me Gunner. Oh, good mix right there. Yet again, Captain Cito really good at mixing up where he's going to land that with that recovery.
Oh, another up smash. Man,
Almost.
so close. Kiss the blast zone.
Oh, yeah. He going to eat it. You eat another one, it's over.
Back air on shield. Wasn't the safest one. Captain Cito gets a punish. Udace. Little bit of. Oh, okay.
Hey, Peach Mama got some usage. Hey. All right. Trying to get the chase down yet again. Captain Cito with the good movement, creating a lot of space. Wow, the walk up just grabbed.
Did you just walk up slowly?
Okay. Captain Cito, they're like, all right, you got that one. However, comes back, gets immediate hit with the bomb.
Oh, big whiff, big punish. God, and it's crazy to think 43%, 60% is what happened for a couple of dropped combos.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's, yeah, Mudace didn't even get the full thing that he wanted off of that. I think he missed the second neutral air and then was like, all right, here's the bear instead, though.
Yeah.
Freestyle. I'm going to figure it out.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. That F tilt is demonized.
It is super nice. I mean, like, there's really no, not much variance where Peach could have went after spinning that air dodge. So, yeah, he just needed to aim the right way, and the stock was taken. However, though, still a decent amount of damage already on Captain Cito.
Continue to take a lot of punishment, too. Oh.
Okay, this time not even going to wait for the mix. Just going to get Captain Cito before he hits the ground or the platform.
This is Mute's game to lose. I'm assuming this will go 2-1 Mute, this pivotal game 3, but Captain Cito has shown real discipline playing against multiple people in like a disadvantaged comeback type state.
Yeah, and I mean it's definitely still possible.
Yeah,
he knows how to add up some damage super quick, and then once he's got you at that ledge, it's the issue. Look at that, you grabbed him.
He grabbed him.
Yep.
He grabbed him.
Okay, 70% right here. Gets the grab himself. Mudace going to push him off the stage, but I can't believe he got that grab. I'm still thinking about it. GG's. GG's. There it is.
Shake my hand.
Yep. You grab this turnip. Well, hold this crown.
Got him.
GG's right there. That's going to be a second game on the side of Mudace. Mudace only needing one more to move on into grand finals and wait and see what happens with the rest of this tournament.
Yes. Captain Cito now gets the choices of stages. I'm assuming he wants the space, obviously, right? But with that space comes the responsibility of tagging a lot of these full hop floats and the movement that Mudace is doing to get around. I feel like maybe Captain Cito might be finding themselves in a pattern repeatedly when they reach certain spacing that Mudace has figured out, and he hasn't quite adapted yet. So another chance to try and put a thorn in the side of Mudace's bracket. But you know it's going to be tough. It's tough every time.
All right, yeah, I saw him pick Hallow Bastion, which, I mean, after the Kalos game, you know, I think it is good for maybe you probably banned it just to see where else Captain Cito would go, and maybe you can make more things happen here on Hallow Bastion. Unfortunately, you know, usually when you take a zoner to a Smashville like, they do just get to kind of hold center stage for free normally. But that's if they can even get to center stage. Oh, offense, that would have been a great forward air to hit just to push him right back out. Ooh, okay.
Almost got the 0 to death. Unfortunate for Mudace. Would have been a great clip. Captain Cito, however, counting their stars. Get me back on stage. Get me home. I need help.
Finally. Still, I mean, like, has not really been able to get into the house. He's still on the front porch.
Where are my keys?
Yeah, where are my keys? No, I thought
I knew I'd. Gotta walk back to this car.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Gotta get out the way at some point. But sometimes, you know, again, that's that situation where it's like, if I got hit by the turnip, what was the worst that was gonna happen, you know? But now that I got up to avoid the turnip, I got hit by this forward, and now I'm off of a stock. But you know, you gotta make something happen. Good start from Mudace. Trying to go ahead and end this on game 4.
Right. Poised to take this game. Captain Cito trying their hardest to put the aerials out, the missiles to deter the movement from Mudace, but it is not holding. Charge shot, no one's home again. Back air trying to scare Mudace away. Excellent whiff punish. This could be the start. Doesn't seem like we're getting anything going and getting the stick real hard.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the real good things about Peach in these matchups against like zoners and stuff. Being able to cut your jump and then get back down to the ground as quickly as you decide is like so big for her. So she just gets to jump straight over whatever projectile's there and get back and, you know, now put the pressure on you. Do I want to hit you with a grab? Do I want to hit you with a down tilt? Did I land with an air? You know, there's all kind of stuff. Good pickup, though. You can't jump over me. The up tilt is going to find it.
Sky's protected, my mans.
Oh, right there, actually getting the turnip in hand, but getting stomped out. Quick 90.
Captain Cito's in trouble, having to recover. How do you get past Mudace, though? The final boss of the ledge. Plop.
There it is, every time.
Ugh.
It's so quick.
You don't even know what he's going to do.
You really don't, but like I feel like even if that gets blocked, he still gets, or if he whiffs, he still like got advantage.
Yeah.
You know, that whiffs, I get a grab, you're most likely probably holding shield, and if you block it, I'm probably pretty safe. Look at that, scoop. You block that, I'm still getting mine.
Dropped combos, still getting them.
Yeah. Oh, another grab. Bop. Yo, 67 just like that, and not a lot of damage that Captancito has been in. Not any damage at all, really. 9% ain't really much to talk about. There we go, gets a grab, the quick mash right there.
Quick mash. Still getting combos. No, Mutex goes for the up air reset drag down. Another grab. Grabbing this dude by the collars. Get that bomb. Return to sender.
You can have that.
I do not want. What's your return policy?
Yeah, no thank you. Ooh. All right, gonna get back to the stage one more time. Good juke, the down smash, pushing him off the stage.
Turn up, turn up, down.
Oh,
Didn't pull the trigger, but he's got time.
Yeah. Time, you know, you got all kind of options now. 164, that back air should be enough, and it is. Quick 3-1 victory from Mutex. We'll be sitting in grand finals now, waiting to see what happens with the rest of this tournament. That Peach was indeed moving.
Yes, moving, schmoving, and grooving. Hey, yo, if you are a Mutex fan, then you are up, because last year we were down, but now we're here. Mutex and Grands waiting on the remaining competitors in losers, which is going to be a wild storyline to go through.
Yeah, we got a lot going on down there. You know, Captancito first, you know, putting up like this level of a fight. I know that when the seeds first came out, people were like, dang, he kind of seeded kind of low. And he was like, yeah, me too. And yeah, that's what I think too. And now look at him sitting guaranteed at the very least third right now. But we're going to see what happens and who he has to play in that losers finals as we go into our next match, which should be Meister versus Shu.
Yes.
Now, Meister historically has kind of had an issue with ZSS, but that's normally Mars. Shu has been playing quite well today, so maybe she can actually bring that fire that Mars normally brings when it comes to playing Meister.
Right.
Really start taking these dubs.
Right. Yeah. Shu has been on fire this tournament. I know yesterday, people were already starting to catch wind. Shu's on fire. Don't play Shu. Shu's gonna beat your ass. Like it was happening all over the venue. Now Meister has to deal with it.
Yep.
And hopefully, you know, like you said, some of that fire can, you know, be reinvigorated into Shu, you know, reincarnated into our player here. But Meister is no slouch. You see him come back from millions of deficits time and time again, and then when he has leads, holds them forever. So this is going to be very volatile.
It's interesting. Like Meister's style has changed over the years for sure. Because before, you know, we were just that kid spamming. But like then he's been able to incorporate like several different styles. So he can't go back to the spam style if he knows it works. And, you know, the double bomb drop style was a thing for a while.
And that joint is broken. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, it is. That double bomb drop on the biplat setup. GG's. Yeah. But yeah, now. You know, obviously it has a pretty polished Game & Watch. I know there's been more Game & Watchers on the rise lately, but still, you know, when you think of Game & Watch more often than not, like you cannot ever take Meister out of the conversation. Obviously.
He should be the conversation starter.
Yeah.
Real talk.
You know, I know. You know, Mia's making their
Mia's up there.
Up there for sure. I might actually be the best one now. I know a lot of people.
I think I'd agree. Yeah.
But it's just Meister was kind of holding it down for Game & Watch for a long time here, at least in North America. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we get. When we get to the stage, they chatting up there.
Yeah, no, they having a good time over there. Yeah. Oh, hey, you came here? No, look at you. Yeah, what's up?
All right.
Oh. Zero Suit Game & Watch, a matchup we have not seen in a long time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, like it's the Mars right there. You know, you got to channel the inner Mars. I know that Shu also got the Mario on deck if the Zero Suit match don't go that well.
True.
But let's see what this ZSS does against this Game & Watch first in the first game on Small Battlefield. All right.
Fans of Shu or Shu wearers in chat, spam those buttons. Your girl needs the help. They're going up against the Titan, Meister.
Meister so far, a lot of ducking going on, but he's actually been tagged out of those. So I don't know how low he think he's getting, but not low enough. Okay, just getting right in there, though. That's the unfortunate part. You know, once Meister gets in there, it becomes a real issue. He gets quite a bit off like one neutral air. Usually it's neutral air into like 3 or 4 up airs.
Zero Suit having a good escape option in the flip jump, but it's not going to be the one-all answer. Definitely going to assist Shu in getting away from some of these situations, but the big whiffs, you want to minimize those as much as possible. You see the patience from Meister is just waiting on you to do it.
Oh, okay, there you go. Ducking under the neutral air this time around, so he does have his usage. Nice. B gonna get away from that. Meister still covering it one more time. Getting that dash attack. Shu now stuck off the stage. The flip jump is gone. Okay, enough to get at least tag Meister a little bit and grab that ledge.
I like how Meister is cutting off the aerial approach with the back air. The multi-hit, covering so much space. Back air again, trying to move the neutral into his favor. Safe enough so Shu gets away. You're going to see a lot of this back and forth, almost hit and run style, but it's because both of our competitors, they want to make sure the option they pick is the correct one every time.
Ooh, okay, the trade actually going to allow Shu to see another day, and that must have been a messed up back air, but regardless.
Oh! No!
Not getting matrixed. Just like that, and goodbye. You actually lose a stock for it. That's crazy.
Not the Keanu. Oh, goodness. Don't do it to him. Shu with the opportunity to get back, waiting for the key. Very hard to challenge that recovery, but when you're on stage, you've got more options. Hey, first we got to get back on the stage, though.
Yeah, I mean, Shu, definitely willing to drop that flip jump kick. It is a very strong move, but like if it does get blocked, it's usually very laggy.
Yeah.
But has to find a way to get the stock off, so very understandably so, just to see if you can catch Meister sleeping at the wheel. Meister definitely has a lot of damage on him, so the side B might be able to take it too. Looking for it.
No, Meister is so locked in right now.
Yeah.
You said asleep at the wheel, and that's somebody I know who is never sleeping. Shu finally kicked into the stratosphere.
Absolutely kicked. 103 though, right off rip. You see Meister come back and get a couple of up airs. Yeah, those always work well for Meister. He gets one, he's getting at least 3. Jeez.
Oh, on the plat? Hey. Okay, look. You find out.
I told you he wasn't sleeping at the wheel, but he definitely just closed his eyes and said, I believe. Like he wasn't even looking, he just, I believe.
That's smashed by faith?
Yeah, smashed by faith.
And not by sight.
All right, but either way, like Shu has been, oh wow, I actually sent quite far. Oh!
Hey! Yes, sir, ramen noodles for everybody.
All right, Shu getting all the way over there and pushing Meister past that blast zone real easy, making sure this game did not escape her at all. Now she has taken quite a bit of damage here, but does not mean that she can't get right back into it. Might have to play a little slower of the game and, really just have to avoid being directly over Meister. That seems to be the real issue. Oh, no! All right, good match.
Excellent.
Jesus.
Needed that ASAP. Expeditiously.
Yeah, that was definitely that situation where I don't think they would have lost the stock there, but still, you don't want to just take a free-ass match.
Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get grounded and not mash?
Yeah. 96% here to the 13, though. Shu not really finding too many answers here just yet to Meister's pressure.
How disheartening to watch one of your longest range moves meant for neutral go through the character.
Yeah. Okay, up tilt out of, we'll try to drop shield into the up tilt, but wasn't able to get it to, I think that roll actually saved from getting buried.
Oh.
Okay.
Excellent tech to execution. Shu is locked in.
All right, living to see another day. Gets out of there again. Meister served up. Served up. Jesus Christ. For you. The L for you. Like, I love that move, bro. I love that move so much.
I wasn't even ready for that joint. Yo, this is difficult. Shu cannot. This is what I'm noticing, and it's only game 1, so, just instant thoughts. But what I'm noticing is Shu is finding hard stops in a neutral and then can't slip Meister up with, like, random moves afterwards.
Yeah. It seems to be a little rough right here for Shu, having to deal with, 1, Meister actually getting away with the ducks, and then 2, just being able to, like, actually safely pressure Meister. It's always kind of hard to safely pressure, Game & Watch anyway because of the up B.
Yeah.
But, you would think that, like, ZSS, because of having that range, could definitely do a little something. But it really just, Shu has to take some chances, basically, to get the damage here. You can see with the amount of downers that are coming out, those are all, like, chances. They get blocked. You just get up B out of it. But, hey, this time around, we got a nice little lead for maybe a little bit.
Right, for a second. But we'll take it. Shu's got some excellent juggles going on, and I see they're not trying to overextend Meister, just trying to cut off as many avenues of escape as possible, the up Bs and the up airs necessary to keep the advantage in his court. Once again, buying him out of dodge.
That tech definitely saved his life. That flip kick was coming
on the way.
If he got hit with that neutral air, so.
Right.
Still okay. pretty even game. It's most likely going to be a pretty slow developing game. You know, you do have to pick and choose your spots wisely when you're playing against Game & Watch.
Oh my, even the F tilt not hitting game. The size of Game & Watch on top of the safety of the pressure and defense.
Yeah.
What a mountain to climb.
Might have to hit a couple more of those down angled F tilts for sure if you want to use that as a poking tool.
True, true.
Okay. Speaking of pokes, doesn't matter though. Doesn't get any no shield poke right there, and Meister gets a free punish to the back here.
Oh, opportunity. Will they die? Meister flies into the blast zone. Shu with the first stock in game 2. High percent though, so trying to milk this lead is going to be difficult.
Okay. Flying away from Meister. Getting back to that center stage, and I mean the spacing here on the neutral air, allowing Shu to pressure safely and not have to worry about getting hit with the up B. Yeah,
good chase.
That was a great chase right there from Meister. It's like, you know what, like, there's not really many options you could pick now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this here platform.
And what I'm gonna do, like, hit an aerial? No, he went for the one that mattered.
Okay, quick 44 just like that from Meister. Now pushing Shu back off the stage.
Shielding and separating, a staple in Meister's gameplay. Just baiting Shu to come in. I dare you to think I'm vulnerable, and then bam, hits him with the counterattack. Shu, however, not taking the bait.
That's unfortunate though that Shu, whenever she does whiff something, she has to give up so much space or so much stage just to kind of avoid what Meister can do after. So I mean, you've noticed almost every neutral air that doesn't hit, or like Zaire, she just runs all the way back.
Right.
She gives up all that area. But it's just kind of how you have to play the game sometimes.
Yeah.
You may have to give up just a little bit of space to kind of move forward. So.
Oh, speaking of moving forward.
Yeah.
Maybe not with that one. Not a big punish though. It is starting to become one as Meister continues finding these interactions.
Meister's been able to get away with that quite a bit of like trying to or dropping that up air, and then when Shu air dodges, man.
Oh.
The flip jump is gone? Yeah.
Yeah, no, welcome to SeaWorld.
Man. Yeah, save the turtles for sure. All right. Scooped up. Won't be able to get much off of that, but yeah, it's kind of pushing Meister back into the skies.
Yeah, Shu trying anything in these one-off interactions to get a feel for what Meister is feeling, or maybe bait a panic option, and Meister yet to give that up, and I obviously see why. It's very difficult for Shu to get something started and then finish it. Trying for the recovery, very difficult to challenge Meister's back on stage.
Yeah, very low recovery right there. Very good stall right there for Meister. Using the bucket stall. Not going to be enough. Moves kind of stale now.
I thought this character was light, question mark?
Yeah, but like, it's been 2 side Bs in a row, so.
Yeah, I know. You're right. ZSS can't kill. Forgot.
Man, you know, as Marv says, yeah, this character sucks.
Sucks. Shu trying to prove Lord Mars wrong. Go, what the? What? Did he? How did he know? How did he know?
Lock in that shield, though. Just like, that was a, yeah, you might have died regardless.
Put him in timeout. You're grounded. Oh, well, you're aerial. Shu bringing his to last stock. 66% is not a lot. Getting started with a couple of aerials would be fantastic for Shu, pressuring the mid stage. Meister coming in immediately. What are the options? You can't pressure with Zaire. I mean, you can, but it is not the most effective thing. Now Meister's inside.
Yeah, it's just the well-spaced area is really what Shu has to do here. And okay, come back with me. But yeah, we got a decent amount of, I've seen the well-spaced back air, I've seen the well-spaced neutral air, but this time around, Meister's going to be able to get close enough to, oh my, okay.
No way, no way.
Doesn't get the hit that she wants him, and this might actually be an issue. Okay, flip jumps back to the ledge. Might have another chance to still do that, though. 57% might still be able to get another.
It's still there.
Shu, even in the player camp, said, whoa.
All right, let's you know, everybody calm down. You know, everybody just get it together. Take a drink of water. Meister running in. No water. I want violence. Shu, big forward air. Needed that. Meister trying to stall and fall with the bucket. Safe forward air and the up B to get out of the pressure. Shu is somehow still poised and focused right here, being stuck against the ledge.
I think that might have been a little tech error right there. Saw an F smash come out, and Shu kind of looked like what, but luckily did not get punished. Meister has been able to usually capitalize. Oh!
Get washed! Get waxed! This crowd is going crazy. Texas stand up.
man. The opportune moments, two different ones. The first one was the flip kick that did not spike, but that definitely would have been the game. And then that right there, catching the landing with the down smash into the up B. It's time to go.
Easily the hardest working person in this venue, dude.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Bro, I don't even know how they stayed composed this whole entire time.
I mean, straight up, like
Stuck against the corner the whole game. It's a minute left. Looking for down smashes, flip kicks, up Bs.
Also, like, knowing the next duck could be the last duck. Like, if Meister was able to duck anything,
One more duck.
Yeah.
Just one more.
We're out. So, into the third game, Shu getting on the board. See what she can do here in this third game of Meister, though. You know, obviously been putting up a good fight, you know, throughout the entirety of this. In fact, that was really a come-from-behind win from Shu. So, Meister just has to be able to close out the game. We can see him going into losers finals pretty quickly.
Right back to the defensive playstyle that got them this game. Shu backing up. She doesn't want any smoke. Yeah, the neutral. Meister's going to try and, you know, bait with the nairs. Of course, it's also super good as the combo starter. But just holding the ground in front of Meister and then threatening to jump in with it. Very, very good. Shu is so good.
Yeah, using the movement here. That
Right,
all
right.
the ZSS movement is being used right here. The speed of ZSS on the ground, the flip jump to get around Meister. That was a great trump. Okay, Meister actually going to be able to. Meister's been doing that a lot. He, as I said, gets the up air, and if the air dodge comes out, normally if he's on that platform, he'll just dash attack. Now he's looking for that forward air.
Right.
There's the dash attack right there.
No, up Bs. Didn't want to spend the flip jump quite yet as Meister was sharking the ledge. Dash attack once again, putting Shu off stage, not the back air, and the bad DI.
Oh!
No.
All right, going to get around there. Yeah, you saw, you know, Meister.
Oh!
I think she was like, I knew that. So, got to keep that in mind, man. The up smash is always deadly.
And Meister's always thinking about it. That's why he's so good at this character and always finds himself in these later brackets. And the patient neutral, I mean, I know he has to play it because it is Game & Watch, but I'm just so impressed with him constantly choosing very correct options.
Right. Okay. Walk right up on him. Gets, oh, actually a little three-piece right there. 60% Shu now off the stage. To get that roll through. So, you know, using as much of the stage as possible. A nice little hit-and-run strategy here developing from Shu. But Meister has still been able to get it, keep it relatively close. That's going to be a good catch. Should be enough. Boost kick out of there. 60%, not a crazy amount, but, you know, Meister still knows how to rack it up. He gets one up here. As I said, he gets one, he gets three.
Right. Hey, look, Shu might have found something to, you know, shuffle the cards with a little bit. We needed a move that hit the ground, and that down smash is getting mileage. Jumping around, cornered once again, but Shu's very comfortable having access to that flip kick, switching the stage positioning anytime they want. Big parry from Meister. It doesn't go punished.
That's unfortunate right there. The up smash not actually scooping Meister. Shu's going to get out the corner one more time. Again, a lot of hit and run here. So I'm going to give you the stage, and then when you get all the way over here, I'm just going to jump past you and get all that stage back. There it is. We out.
And it's hard, too, because the dash attack from Game & Watch. Oh, no. We have a saying in Dallas, it's don't roll in Dallas.
Yeah.
And now that everybody's in Texas, you should not be rolling. Just do not roll. Don't do it.
Been giving that roll up quite a bit, too. So small.
Shades of smash. Oh, come on. Shu needed that. The coolest things never kill.
Yeah, but like the fact, you know, even going for it, definitely you don't get to see that too often. So that was just knowing that Meister wasn't going to hit a button. Meister, okay, getting the up tilt in the combo.
You never see that joint.
Yeah. All right, down throw, and now sticking a little extra right there too. Meister now lapped Shu in percentage.
Just looking to put the final nail in the coffin. Shu trying to be on vampire status. I am undead. You cannot bury me. Oh, this up smash is so terrifying.
Yeah, he was looking for it one more time, but yeah, was able to get that neutral air or that back air out in time. Meister, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it, bro.
Yo, when you drop it.
Okay. Got the up B out of shield. These upward attacks right now from Meister, doing it all. Up air, up B, and up smash. Up. Just up.
Down smash, Meister very smartly taking the high grounds. Big parry. Oh. Too high a percent. Maybe rage also factored in. How do you get this last hit? Oh, you don't. Meister does instead. The bomb. Such a cheap move. Cheap. So good.
Land on that platform, covers the whole thing, and it's super strong. Shu really just not being able, like, Meister's defense actually stepped up tenfold here in that second game.
Yeah.
Was able to, like, really just run Shu down. So Shu's going to have to figure out how to get around that. Because, yeah, Meister's just being able to do, like, hey, I'm running up. If I get close enough, it's going to be. If I'm not close enough, I'm just going to keep moving in until I am close enough.
Right, Shu putting their head down right now. She's centering herself, steeling herself, maybe even letting go some of these negative emotions that might be going on in her head, and that is a true sign of a competitor. Even here on the big stage, doesn't matter where you are in the set or what the score is. If you're playing, you've got time, you're gonna give it your all. Shu coming to game 4, sorry, I was about to say set 4, game 4 with an idea of victory in her head.
Meister, you know, obviously going to want to close this thing out. He says, I want to be one step closer to potentially taking this entire tournament. He's got to get through Shu first, and then if Shu, then Captain Cito, good little pieces of damage right there from Shu starting to rack up. Meister, though, going to get right back. Oh, good air dodge.
Yeah, get me out of there. I do not belong. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get tagged with one eventually.
Yeah, the neutral, it's just such a good move.
That thing is crazy, and Meister is crazy with it. The patient neutral, each player just waiting for the other person to show their hand and make a giant mistake. The small mistakes, sure, they'll let them fly, but the big ones are what matter. Speaking of.
Meister, okay, man, that bomb. So, you know what, get out the way. It was luckily did not explode, but yeah. Shu does have the percent lead. What can we get? Okay, 0 to forward air.
Big lead, too. Opportunity. I imagine we'll start seeing that down smash come out here in a second.
Yeah, it's finding that stock that seems to be a real issue sometimes. Clearly, there's a little bit of kill power behind ZSS. You got that back air clearly, and then, yeah, the smashes, you don't really see them thrown out too often. The side B.
Right.
And if you get the down smash, then of course, oh, we are fighting.
That would have been insane. Shu is violent. I love it. The savage on the stage. Doesn't matter who they're playing. Meister can get the smoke. Also though, Meister also known to give some smoke of his own.
It's looking kind of an issue right now. Shu has put Meister at. Oh no, he's back.
Right,
the double bomber.
Call it in. Let it rain.
Here we go. Yeah, my man UAV's up in the skies right now, but it's just him. Remote controlled.
UAV is ready.
All right. Quick air strikes right here again from Meister, but Shu just got to find a way to get this stock. Now, there also is the option of going for the F smash. The roll going to get caught by the down smash, and of course the F smash going to follow right after.
Yeah, now you see Shu's trying to do moves that are reads, you know, like the run past F smash, I'm sorry, up smash, but then also the side B finally finding the spacing needed, keeping it very competitive. The percents are low, but you know, sometimes they also do not matter.
I think Shu might actually be able to introduce some more grabs back into the mix because of the fact that most of Meister's defense right now has been run up shield. So you gotta get him out that shield one way or another, and even though you may not get a crazy amount off the grabs, it's still gonna make him think.
Yeah,
you know?
you need that momentum.
F tilt. Okay, looking for that tech chase situation.
Getting kind of free with the stun gun too, knowing that it doesn't do a lot of bucket damage, or you know what I'm saying when he really uses the bucket, of course. And then also baiting and conditioning this shield. You're right, the grabs might be something Shu is thinking about. Bat.
Hey, off the stage for sure. But what else can we get?
Yeah, what do we do here? No way.
Shocked because it never hit the ground, so they didn't get actually.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Never hit the ground after the first one hit, so just does get the damage. That's nice.
Oh!
Wow! We are still living.
Small battlefield, hooking Meister up with a little bit more survivability. Yeah, the up throw, though, you got to start thinking about the up throw.
Yep.
Yeah! Shu.
That Shu has been, like, that has definitely been a quick stop for her quite a few times here in this set. So now, with a little bit of a lead here onto Meister. Meister now playing off the back foot. Just can't really catch Shu, who is bobbing and weaving.
Weave game superb. Let's
sure.
go.
Okay, scoop. Yeah, again, like not going to be able to get much off the grabs, but just letting my. What are you doing, bro?
Is he up?
He's breaking. He's like, I need to get back in this game right now. Like,
Meister, wake up! Meister, we need you. Your top 8 is down. Yeah, yep, another up smash. feels like we're just preying on something now.
What I do like, okay, there has not been a single roll back in. All right, I will say, what I do like from Shu is that the rolls are not coming back in, so therefore that read that Meister got earlier is probably not going to happen unless Shu gets super scared. Good pickup right there for Meister to go way out there to get that back air to hit, though. And again, you know, Game & Watch can rack it up. This is nothing to him.
Oh, oh no. As I live and breathe.
And wow, what a side B.
Meister trying to approach, but very carefully. Would love to end this set now, I know it. Gotta get that percent though, the Nair. A good way to start it off, but Shu being very aware of her options. That would have been so clutch.
I've been seeing her use that a bit, but I think it's a little hard to do around the neutral layer. Still though, never not use the option unless you know 100% will not work, because that would have been a crazy end to this game. We do have the damage. Maybe need just slight overhead. This actually might be enough to find the down smash into the boost kick to go ahead and finish this thing off.
I do agree with you.
Ooh, scooped up. All right, gonna jump out of there. Meister not covering the ground well enough. We out. I'm out.
No, you got it.
You can have all that area. Yeah, that's yours.
I do not even mess with that. Okay,
again,
more bombs. Yeah, the evasiveness is needed because now the bombs are out and you don't even want to mess with where they're dropping. Bam, no way! Meister being very fortunate. I'm almost lucky that didn't hit.
Yeah, the tech was on time, and yeah, look at that. Oh!
No, the bad DI! No!
That bomb, that was an EX bomb. I don't care what anybody says.
He spent meter on that?
Yeah, he spent meter on that bomb, bro.
Well, clap it up for Meister, the victor of this match. But shout outs to Shu, who's had a storyline of no one else has had a storyline like her. It's been an amazing event for her. And the crowd loves her, obviously, but that's going to be the end of their run. Continuing on is Meister playing against, who got knocked in the loop again?
Captain Cito.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I said Apollo Kage in my head.
Yeah, but no, I mean, just, man, straight up, like, the resilience to get through that matchup, because, like, one, I know what it's like to, like, try to have to chase someone around the stage.
Yeah.
Like, that definitely will get to you after a while.
That joint is mad annoying.
Yeah, but Meister was like, you know what, I'm going to be resilient about it. You know, I got to just steel myself, and I'll be good. So, good stuff to Meister. Moving in to now losers finals, and the crowd is popping off right now.
Yeah, oh, man, they're going off. Yeah. Did we have... Wait, what is...
Is that right?
Is this real?
Yeah, I think.
Do we have to show this? Is this...
Do it. Twitch.tv/Coney. We love a Coney here, bro.
We do love a Coney.
We love Coney
here
in this house.
Yes, sir. Coney Island is what we call this place sometimes.
All right. So, we are going to now get into the losers finals. Captain Cito going up against Meister. Meister really got, I mean, I feel like this, he's like the one person I feel like Captain Cito really has to worry about.
Yes.
You got the bucket to deal with now. You got Meister just, every time you get close to him, you know what he's going to be out there. Boom. And now, if he just drifts into you, that neutral air hits, it's going to be an issue. You don't have that same, like, that movement that ZSS has to get away from repeated up air, so it might be an issue.
You're also just a slower character overall, and you don't have a lot of boxing options. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty rough, I would assume. But have these two played each other not online?
Maybe. I would think so, but I mean, I can look it up because we are going to a quick
get some information.
Commercial break. So guys, don't go anywhere. Low Tide City will be right back.